All right, everybody, Sarasota Tim, welcome back to day whatever it is. Look at her go over there. So they're putting me back to work. We're gonna continue working on the deck. Show you what we got. Pretty much what we had. She's taking those pieces out there. We got this board in finally, but I don't think it's been secured yet. Teddy's gonna start down here, so I'm gonna put the camera down and get to work, but I just want to show the community. Oh, that one's already been tacked up. We just haven't done this one. All right, and then we're gonna put something on the outside of here, and then it's all about putting deck boards down.
Yes, so let's get moving.
So, all right, let's get moving. We should have this done in about 10 minutes. That's the kind of woman everybody needs right there. She can do it all. All right, let me get busy. All right, everybody, we're on a battery delay right now. All of the Ryobi tools, the batteries are all kind of down. So that gives us an opportunity to cut a big board that we have over here that's stacked that are going to be the decking, the actual decking. We're going to cut one in half. But we've... cut a number of them in half. Yeah, we're going to cut a number of them in half, he said. We've took some more stuff out of here. I told Teddy, I said, we keep taking wood out instead of nailing wood down. We're never going to get ahead of this game. But down there at the other end, Miss Jolene and I, we demoed that down there and demolitioned the heck out of it. Took all this rotten wood out. We basically just are getting a frame, a skeletal here that we're getting level. And we're going to put some outside boards on this so that we have something to nail the decking down to. Because you can see this is got a lot of nails in the top of it. So we're going to put another board here so we have a new thing to nail down in, a nail in and over there, and then our new ones here. And what do you think, Teddy?
What? Hey! Yes, we continue on my end. I'll leave those guys alone.
All right. So
Jolene wants me to be the engineer and light woodwork today.
Exactly. Yeah, we don't want him doing anything more than pointing, and we'll do it. We're here to break our backs for him.
Like Count Basie in the orchestra, he just points and he got 50 guys in the orchestra playing perfect. He just goes like that.
There you go. So while we're on battery delay, I've got some water here to drink. We're picking up some small wood pieces, picking up behind ourselves, make sure there's no nails in boards sticking up to step on or anything. And it really is a very good teamwork that we're doing here. I mean, she knows where every tool is. She's fetching, she's doing this. I'm doing labor, he's doing thinking. So we got brains, brawn, and someone that's keeping us all together. Get back to you again on another clip.
Nice setup.
Yeah, works good.
That's how you do it.
Wait till the thing stops before you start moving around.
Yeah.
What do you think, Ted?
About what?
On everything.
This is everything right here.
And she sure is. So we got a couple of boards in, and we're starting to show what it's going to look like taking hold over there. And we're really ganging on it today at a pace that we can all work with. I'm going to try and get over here and show you. This is the constant. This is what's going to work on my fat waist. I got to bend down, go into the house. Always watch your head. And here, look. This is our third piece. We got two on there. He cut around that 6x6 post over there. Nice cut. And like I said, what we're going to do now is this piece right here that's bracing this one that's not in good shape. Jolene's bringing it now. Watch your head, Jolene.
Yep.
We're going to place it like she's demonstrating, and we'll clamp it with some clamps. Let me get to helping her so she doesn't have to hold it, and we're going to bring it up to where it meets this board here that's going across, and yada yada yada. All right, so we had a little lunch, and it was really good. We all ate something, and now we're back here at work. Jolene's going to be busy cutting all this wood, these 12-foot boards, right in half. And Teddy is over here placing these 6-footers.
Okay, nice. It fits pretty good. Right here.
Yeah, we put the boards on the side we were talking about, and now they're flush underneath the board. Jolene, go ahead. Oh, she's even smart. She's got her little thing here to catch her board when she cuts it in half. She knows what she's doing.
While you're busy with your, can you get a pencil so that when I pencil a line here, it disappears after a while. And I bet you that battery's charged by now.
Okay.
So we'll put another one in there.
All right, let's get back at it. We're covered up. All right, so Teddy's out here inspecting what we did. He took a little break while we were doing something, and we just hit a little snag on trying to cut around this 4x4 post. So he's wanting to see if that's...
Well, you already did it. You
It's
already
got to go that
I
way.
was going to say, if you pull it out and went back in, it might be too close to the other holes and not bite as good, or you can come from the other side, or you can let it go. But there's
came
just a
from
bigger
this side,
gap.
didn't you?
Yeah.
That's right. Well, these are all going to shrink up and do all kinds of things. It's not going to be noticed.
Tim, the spacer, and the spacing gets narrower as it goes through the house,
I can
right?
space it good down here, but when I fix it, when I space it, it's fine. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll show you what we're talking about here, folks. Oh man, I gotta get ready to go to the doctor here soon. Get that dermatology cut off with my disadvantage plant. Oh, look what I'm doing. Look at this. I'm gonna be a contortionist. So
You're going to be better for it.
now, see, we're spacing, right? We're spacing.
Okay, can I have one of those spacers?
You can have one.
Okay,
And so,
so this spacing is a little sloppy, Ted, because it's a speck more than it should be. It
And
just
then when I-
if these screws can
and
come
then when
out,
I space this one,
if they can come out.
if this is the
we have just a little more of a gap here.
These are the only two that are holding, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
So if you could pull them out, put it right up to where you want it, probably be perfect.
All right, so that's what we were asking. Should we pull them out and push it up a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Here you go. Here's the gun.
Well, I heard a lot of strips.
By the way,
I found-
Jolene measured and cut with the saber saw all of this. And this is a perfect cut. It's not that it's not right cut. We just don't have it up close enough. And she
I
used
heard
her.
everything you guys are doing inside there.
Yeah, how could you not hear us?
3 feet from my ears.
I know.
Then I'd hear you missing the screws up. I go, oh, brother.
Yeah, there's another screw that doesn't work. Some of these heads
Right.
are the wrong bit that we have, and so it just rounds in there. So we have these vice grips to put it on and twist it back out. We've had 3 or 4 that we had to do that. Mostly we were all right. But look how much deck we've got done. But look, we've got a lot more runway in front of us than we do behind us. We got a lot of life to live. How long is the lease here? Can you extend it?
Yep.
Yeah, only until the work's done. All right, he's gonna back him out. Just that easy. And then we'll see how good her
How's that?
yeah, just do it. Yeah. I'll put this one in here. There you go. You got that one right there.
Okay.
Ready?
Go ahead.
Watch, this is when it strips. Moved over a little, but not bad.
Did it lift?
this is spaced.
Hold on.
It's a little high. Hang on.
Hang on. That's all right. Now watch it. See? Take it out and put it in. It'll do it.
Yeah, we did that. Oh, you stinker. Don't worry about
That's
it.
the end of that one.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Okay, here you go, Tim. You want me to videotape?
Gotta get this on tape that I actually put a screw in part of these decks. And we don't want these screws to go deep into this wood. Miss Jolene's asked me to just get them flush, because when they go deep, they can actually go down in there. This creates a pool of water to sit on top and rust them. But these are stainless screws, but they can still, you know, we don't do that. All right, so 2 more over here. And then it's shower time for the doctor. Almost.
Oh, look at it smoke.
Got that on tape.
That wasn't down tight. I mean, you didn't have it in the hole right.
I think I did.
No. There you go.
So,
Just cut that one. Just cut it off and leave it there.
yeah, cut it off, leave it
Should I?
there. So I'll leave that part in where I messed up on that screw, but that's part of what we were saying is some of those screws, the heads on them aren't fitting the little bit. They're like star heads. They're not Phillips. And so we took the vice grips, pulled it right out. I threw another one right in. But I told you guys I can't build a doghouse. Hey, look, here's one of the iguanas. Look at him. But I'm going to shower in the outdoor shower over here. It's awesome. Want to come along? No, but I'm going to go to the doctor and get this thing whacked off my leg. And I want to tell you guys, I'm going to go ahead and upload this one. We'll do some more on our project later. But I've been reading emails all morning. A lot of you are coming in on the back end or just getting some ideas. And rather than in the comments, you're asking and suggesting things to do via email. And I've tried to answer most of them, but I know there's a couple I didn't. And I just want to respond to you right now that regarding storing and selling and trading and doing and not doing, all the ideas, every email that I've received, I have read. And there are very good, logical suggestions. And one of those I'm going to do. I'll tell you what I'm leaning at right now is because it's becoming all so much is, like I've said before, if I didn't have this, if I didn't have that, and if I didn't have a Flagstaff in Jacksonville, then I would have to act. I would want to do something. I would want to travel and I would need something. But it seems like I've made 3 smart decisions, and you can let me know if you agree with this. One is this was a very smart decision. This is something that whenever I get tired of it, if I sell it, whoever gets it, getting themselves a fun, perfect thing. So I may not get rid of it. Another smart decision I made is getting rid of my 4Runner because it wouldn't tow more than the Wolf Pup. It barely pulled that. It wasn't even good for that. It's good for off-roading and style, but it's not a tower. Is this. I mean, I could have got a Ford or a Chevy, and I'm not knocking them, but as a lot of you have said, I've got a 500,000 mile, and even Jolene said yesterday about this whole truck idea. She goes, no, you have a beautiful truck. So that's smart decision number 2. Smart decision number 3, even though I've said the 25 FKBS is something that maybe I don't need, or I bought it as a couples trailer. Here's a couple of things on that. One is it had all that closet space and stuff that made me decide on that over the other 25-foot trailer that, you know, was being debated. And so I made the decision that this is obviously the right one, and everybody will agree it is the most fantastic floor plan, the best. And even as a single person, I mean, it's pretty darn nice. So I made the smart decision on getting that as far as a couple's trailer goes. and I absolutely stole it. Camp Oaks up in Dahlonega, Georgia, what they gave me for my wolf pup and the difference that I had to pay was more than fair, more than fair. And even the price they gave me for the 15 FBS yesterday, I talked to Aaron up there, and they love me. They love me. They're praying for me. Those are Christian people. They've sold a lot of units, a few units from my promoting their business and the 25 FKBS and probably other units as well. I know one person that's been in touch with me a few months back, that bought theirs right after me, that drove from Kentucky to go there. So I've made the right decision on buying that. Things changed. The couples thing is not the thing, but that doesn't mean that I have to go down into a smaller camper. I just feel like I'd be very sad. I'm just saying that now. Of course, I'm at the liberty of changing my mind, and I would want to sell it first. I wouldn't want to go keep buying more campers. And as far as the monies goes, everybody should know this. I have to have a truck, and I did a swap even. This was a deal. And so I just said the Flagstaff was a deal. And if I sold that and got the smaller one, I'd be putting money back in my pocket. So there is no keep spending and my money's going away. My money is fine. My money would actually be growing and coming back. My monies are fine, so don't you worry about that. For those that, most of you haven't said anything about that. I'm talking about these other people. No, I'm not a spendthrift. I am a minimalist. I mean, I have a trailer and a truck and some clothes. All right, that's all I own in this world. So I wouldn't call that as being a spendthrift or somebody that's not a minimalist. No, I'm not someone that lives under a bridge and wears one shoe or has only one pair of shoes. I'm not that extreme, but I do not have what a lot of people have, and nor do I even want it. But I have made smart decisions. I have no regrets on getting this, no regrets on the Tundra, and no regrets on that beautiful Flagstaff. And I talked to Aaron up there, and he told me that if I sold that camper for what I've got it advertised for, that's a deal for somebody. And if I wanted to go in the low 30s, that's like a steal, you know. And if I wanted to get real aggressive, which I never would, and do $29,995 or something like that, I mean, they'd be beating the path to my door, and I'm not going to do that. So, because it's going to cost the same amount of money within a few $1,000s to buy the smaller one, and I feel like I would have regrets, and I wouldn't have the big one anymore. And it's kind of like a boat. Every time you buy one, you want something bigger. It's never big enough. So I have this. This is fun, and I think that I will continue to travel with it because it's just too fun and too easy. And I have to have a home base, and I'm paying, without splitting hairs, what anybody pays, even less, even a lot less than some people are paying for like RV places here in Palm Beach County, because being a resort area and a very high demanded area, people that have a lot more money than me, you know, they want to throw down $1,100, $1,200 a month for an RV spot and just seasonal, or even annual, then they can do that. But I won't pay that. And so I'm a lot less than that. And to put it in storage, I just soon, like anybody else, if you want to go on vacation, or if you own a home in New York and you own a home here, you don't sell one or put it in storage when you come here for 6 months. You have to keep maintaining it, your utilities, and you just don't want to be there because of the weather. Well, I have a home base. That's where I'm going to stay right now. It is advertised, but I think I might pull it. And I'm going to put the squash and the kibosh on that 15 FHB because I have a FHB right here. And folks, I don't mind that there's no bathroom. That's not an issue. And you know, the standing up in it and all that, well, I mean, who's going to be in it all the time? You know, you're going to be out doing things, riding the e-bike, meeting people, taking hikes, go off in the truck, visit places, do stuff, go shopping. You know, it's just, at night, yeah, Well, you know, I love laying down here at night before I go to sleep and watch the TV for a few minutes before I nod off. And then I'm ready to go to sleep. And so I've spent what I'm going to spend. I have what I have. And if I even want to take a run with the, I don't have anything in my eye, do I? I'm taking those eye drops. I do. Oh my God, why didn't you tell me? God, how embarrassing. It's those eye drops. If I do take a run with the Flagstaff, which I'm tempted to do, and run it again and give you guys a report on that and satisfy you, those out there that told me before I took this across country, drag that Flagstaff, you bought that Flagstaff, get that Flagstaff, carry that Flagstaff, you know, that truck will pull it. It will pull it. Maybe all this is for nothing. But I know one thing, since I did say I'm turning it over to God this morning and said, you know, quit trying to put a square peg in a round hole. Quit trying to do what you think you should do and listen for guidance and direction. A lot of you have told me that and have echoed that over and over and over. And that's absolutely the thing to do. But anything I do wouldn't be wrong. Any of the suggestions that you've made that if I should do them wouldn't be wrong. They would just be different. You know, everybody's out there with fifth wheels, big trailers, teardrops, Class Bs, Class As, diesel pushers. Everybody's doing it. We used to have a saying when I used to go to the desert with my sand rail. My son used to tell me, say, Dad, says, when we had dirt bikes and we had quads, but everybody that had a sand rail and an RV that went out there, they were like the top shelf. So my son would say, Dad, once you get an RV and a sand rail, you're at the top. Then it's just a matter of who's got the better sand rail and the better RV. So I have RVing, I have a tow vehicle, I even have 2 RVs. And so we're gonna just keep doing what we're doing. And that's the only thing I can tell you is what that means is to keep crushing it.